Hey y'all, hey. This is a part 2 of today because I've been talking about this all week and I have more to say, but this is a different topic, okay? Let's New Wife Chronicles. Let's talk about that. I'm not talking about y'all ones that's been in these relationships for a long time and y'all calling yourselves wives. I'm talking about the ones who have crossed the threshold of being a wife. I'm just gonna say, y'all, I don't really like this lipstick I have on today. Sorry, off track. But all my new wives, I'm calling y'all because I love my husband. If you know me, you know I love my husband. If you have talked to me, we have a beautiful love story. And it's not without fault, but I came back on here because I've been saying this all week, is that this new marriage life is very ghetto. Ain't nobody told me nothing. I always be wanting to make videos like this. You know, I do my positive talk or whatever, but sometimes I be really thinking like, I wonder if the other new wives is really feeling how I'm feeling. Sometimes this new marriage life is very ghetto, and let me explain it to you. So I got married almost a year ago, and it's coming up to my anniversary, and it has been a beautiful journey. But I just really be feeling like I need a damn manual or something, because sometimes I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I mean, is that just me, or do y'all other new wives know what y'all doing? If y'all do, then that's fine. Maybe it's just me. And all y'all wives has been married for millions and millions of years. That's fine too. I'm congratulating y'all. I'm sending y'all love because, baby, look, it ain't nothing wrong with my marriage. It ain't nothing that's going on that's chaotic. It's me personally that I just be feeling like, Lord, I just needed a manual for this. Like, what am I supposed to do day to day? What am I supposed to say day to day? How am I supposed to pour into my husband day to day? What am I supposed to feel day to day? Sometimes I just be waking up in this marriage just feeling real crazy, like scrambling all over the place. And I don't know if everybody else feel like that, but I definitely be feeling like, the New Marriage Chronicles. I'm gonna write a book later, y'all. I'm gonna have to write a book on this because the things I be thinking in my mind are just insane. Like, for instance, I didn't know I was gonna have to be the new secretary. I'm the cook in my home. I'm the sometimes the counselor, sometimes the caregiver, sometimes the I own my little dog Boots, the dog mom, the business person. We as ladies do a lot, and when you put marriage on top of that, and I've known my husband a very long time. We was together for a little while before this, but nobody told me. Everybody kept saying two things. Two things is the marriage is nothing but a piece of paper. Y'all is a bald head lie if y'all is thinking that. And I mean that. I stand on bald head lie, because ain't no way that y'all out here just thinking that this marriage, this ring, this circle of evolution that's on your finger, is just a piece of paper. First of all, it's a covenant between you and God. All of that for my people, for my Christian people that need that in their lives, for me to say that. I'm not talking about that, okay? I'm talking about the living with someone, on in, on off. I know y'all see these new things in social media about these wives and husbands living separately. Me and my husband ain't living separate, okay? Not in my household. We ain't doing that. So I'm talking about the people like us. We living in the same household. We eating the same food. We having dinner together. We having laughs. We having arguments. We having trials, tribulations. We doing all this stuff together. I'm talking about us, y'all. And sometimes I just be feeling like we need a manual. Like, somebody needs, and I'm talking about like a ghetto manual. I ain't talking about the ones that y'all done figured it out and y'all done got it together and that's all great and well. But I don't want to hear from y'all. I want to be reading the books about the people with the ghetto stories. Like, me and my husband. This is not. I want to hear ghetto stories like me and my husband argued about the bread. Like, I want to hear stuff like that, because that's what's really be going on in these marriages that y'all didn't tell me. Y'all out here looking good, and pretending that everything is okay, and we don't hear enough stories about, for the new wives, I don't hear enough stories about, girl, me and my husband, we was just arguing about, you know, some bread, or we, you know, we're learning how to date each other. Date your spouse, because that doesn't stop when you get married. Y'all don't stop going on date nights. Y'all don't stop doing the things that got you started with, like, when you met me, you dated me, like, you're supposed to continue those things. For my new husbands, if y'all didn't know, for my new wives, don't get caught up in, oh, we're married and we don't have to do these date nights, or I don't have to pull myself together. Girl, your husband want to see you looking like a Barbie every day. Okay, even though at nighttime you put that bonnet on and that moo-moo, and we, you know, he wants to see you looking like a Barbie. Don't get too comfortable in your married life thinking that your husband want to look over there and see ma. He don't want to see ma. And it's a lot of competition out there with women. Now, I'm going to say this, and this is the absolute truth. The husbands that be cheating with somebody that's not you. Okay? Let's get that out there. But for the ones that is out here that have let yourself go, when you get married, don't let yourself go. You need to continue getting your hair did, your nails did. You need to have an independence too, ladies. Get with your girls. Stop getting married and no longer talking to your friends. Stop that. Because I talk to a lot of my friends who have lost themselves and they don't know how to have a good time. I know a lot of y'all be seeing me be like, girl, you always side with or without your husband. Because guess what? I have a personal fear of losing myself within my marriage. And that's because I've seen many older women or many friends that have said they've lost themselves. You know, oh, I gotta be just for my husband. That's not what marriage is. You know, coming from a newlywed lady, get out there and have a good time. Ladies, stop getting mad at them men that be going out there and having a good time with they fellas too. Don't do that. Let him go out and blow some whatever, some fresh air, get him some fresh air or whatever too. Because life is already hard, and if you remember the single life, you know, a lot of y'all been married a long time, but this is for us new wives. Single life was a good life. It was for me. I mean, I had a good time, but in my marriage, I'm having a good time too. But I want to be with my husband. But sometimes I be getting to that point too where I be like, I don't want you to go nowhere. This is the last thing that I'm going to say, and I'm going to get on out here, because I just had this thought that marriage is so ghetto sometimes, and y'all didn't tell me, the ones that's been married for a long time. Shame on y'all. Y'all should have told me. Shouts out to my cousin, Quandra, KK, because I called her and I told her this the other day. I said, marriage is so ghetto and you didn't tell me. You left that part out. And she just started to laugh. I appreciated her laughing because she knew exactly what I meant. And I did not say marriage was not a good thing. That's not what I said when I said it was ghetto. Some of y'all ghetto every day, but y'all still a good, you know, y'all still hold it together. Y'all working full-time jobs, all that stuff too. But the last thing I want to say is that well, I have two more things. When y'all are being seen out here in these streets, stop being seen without your spouse. Don't be out here looking single. I see a lot of y'all, and I didn't even know y'all was married, because y'all be out here without y'all spouse. I want y'all to know I'm married. I want you to know my husband is married, because when you see him, you gonna see me, and when you see me, you gonna see him. Know that, okay? Not all the time, but it will be. You know, you will know us together when. Let me not even keep going about that. But the last thing I wanted to say is that in this new marriage thing, going back to the sheet of paper that y'all be saying this marriage thing is a sheet of paper. When I was engaged, when I was newly engaged, I kept saying things are not going to change. Things are not going to change. They're going to remain the same. We've been doing this for a while. Things are going to be, the same. I was lying to myself because things definitely changed. Things did not change dramatically, but it was the pressure of wife. It's the pressure of husband that should push you, should kick you, should throttle you into this new life that you have, which means that when you are trying to build that threshold of one, there's going to be friends, family, co-workers, whoever your people are. They're not going to understand that y'all are trying to create something for one. And sometimes you don't understand, like creating that one when you are two separate people with two separate identities, no matter how long y'all been together, that is hard. And some people, y'all gonna have to start building up healthy boundaries. Do y'all know what boundaries are? I don't know if y'all know what boundaries are, but y'all should. But if you don't, I'm here to teach you, because I have very healthy boundaries. If you ever talk to me in person, you know me. I stick by my boundaries. I don't budge on my boundaries. Well, sometimes, but this new marriage thing, I want to hear from y'all ladies, y'all newlywed ladies, and please understand that you are not out here alone when y'all are doing these new wife chronicle things, when you're being the secretary, when you're being the cook, when you're being the even sometimes when you get nasty or whatever. Y'all are not alone in doing these things. And for my city, y'all don't have enough things for couples, for new couples. Y'all don't have enough things, like y'all don't have enough date night things. Y'all don't have enough businesses that are catering to enough talks, enough anything for the newlyweds to help them on their journey. I don't know what the older people did. Most times in marriages, they have kids or they're having kids or whatever, but some people don't have kids, or some people don't have things to help them on their journey. They don't have a family support, and I'm here to help y'all, because baby, I need help too. Shouts out to my husband. Y'all know who he is. I love him. Shout out to my parents for being what I need to catch me, to keep me looking in the future. I'm really finding out that Cinderella, that was my favorite movie as a kid. Those movies, those are for kids. They only show the happy times, they don't show like the crazy times. And when I say marriage is ghetto, I'm not saying complicated, because some of y'all use the word complicated. Marriage is not complicated. It should be a little ghetto, a little ratchet sometimes, because y'all should be doing things together and y'all trying to pull it together. But keep in mind too, even in this conversation, this is a healthy conversation. You should be having healthy conversations with your spouse. If y'all need therapy, get into therapy. If you need family members and friends are not the only people y'all should be talking to if y'all are having complicated situations. Some of y'all are against therapy. I am for therapy. I believe in therapy. Or find you something that makes y'all work for whatever y'all working for. That's all I got too. I just wanted to come back on here and talk about these newlywed chronicles, because y'all didn't even tell me, and shame on y'all. But I love y'all. Y'all have a good day. I want to see more of my men out here with their wives and having a good time. Don't be out here living single without your wife, because if you know me, I'm gonna be asking where she at, because I'm gonna be looking, because of you. And wives, stop letting your husband be out here living single, baby, because he probably got him a little, what the kids call it, little yeah, whatever. Y'all need to stop that. Be out here with your husband or your wife having a good time. That's what the togetherness. Y'all need to be one. I'll see y'all next Thursday. But please, if you are newlywed, reach out to me. Give me some laughs about the crazy things that go on in this newly marriage. I'm not trying to get in your business, but you're definitely not out here alone when you come to this. Bye.